Hey guys, we're checking out Vocal Colors by Native Instruments and Galaxy Instruments. Now, they already released the piano colors earlier, and I got that covered in the channel. And if you have any questions about this one or piano colors, of course, let me know in the comments. Let's get started. So this is a Kontakt library. It can run on the free player as well as the full Kontakt, of course. And let's do a quick overview of the user interface and also check some of the presets. So on the top here, we have the preset browser. You can see that we have different categories. We have one-shots and we have pads and we have rhythms. And I'm just going to clear everything here so you can see. And you can just filter out and find your preset or snapshot. And so let's get started with something interesting, like something arpeggiated. And I'm going to clear that one shot and go with the first one. Now in the middle, we have the motion dial, and it is connected to the mod wheel. So as you play, you'll create motion, and there's a programming here behind the scenes to change different parameters. I'm going to show you how that works in a moment. So let's go into layer 1, for example, and you can see that as I play with the mod wheel, you'll see different things moving, like the envelope, sustain, and decay. We can see the form and shift right here and things like that. So now if you want to know how exactly this is programmed, you just need to go into the motion tab right here. And we can see this complex type, and it goes into the form and shift right here. So definitely there's a lot of depth in this library, and there's a lot to explore. But now let's go back to our layer and tone, and you can see that we have a lot of things that we can do. We can select the sample type here, and I'm going to go with let's go with rhythm and select something. And once you select that type, you'll see the different settings change, and you see the representation of that sample. And let me play. I'm going to show you how it looks. Right, and what you can do also is set the start point. So we have kind of a window right here, and we also have the range, so that can be adjusted. And by the way, some of the presets, and you can do that yourself, you can automate the start to be connected to our motion. So for example, I can go into motion right here, click this on button, and send this to, let's go into target. This one, it's going to be our start. So I'm going to just search for that. And let me see where that is. There you go. And now the range of modulation will be set right here. So let's go all the way and back to our tone. And now as I move the motion, as I move the mod wheel, you will see this right here. It will be moving. Right, very, very cool. So there's a lot of things you can do here, and we don't have enough time to cover everything. But if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to read the user manual and get back to you on that one. So obviously, we have the same in layer 2. So pretty much identical controls. Now let's see what exactly is the particles. So this is an added layer, and I'm going to play something. All right, so first of all, we have the source. You see, this is the source, this is the sound. We can actually have two of them. So I'm going to click this, get something else, click this one, get something else. And now let's have a listen. But we have different algorithms, different ways to play those particles. And right now, this is around an octave, but I can change that to something else like high cloud. No idea what exactly is that. We have to experiment. Let's try another one. Right. And of course, again, you see this yellow line right here, this yellow color. As I move my motion or mod wheel, you'll see that moving as well. So this is, again, another programming of the motion dial. Let's try something else. I'm going to go with the Just Bright. And there are some other controls that we can mess around with. For example, we have the quantization right here, so I can go with quarters. And we also have this attack and other things that we can do, like add some effects. So I'm going to turn it on right here. And then we have different effects. So for example, insert effect, that can be, let's turn it on. It can be a glue compressor, or maybe a punch or smooth control. And we have another one that we can use, and like bass, we'll try that one. And we also have diffusion effects, which I can just select something and let's try. And again, we have the motion right here. I can turn it on. So many things, and it's really well inspiring, because you can create a lot of different sounds even just by using whatever preset and then changing some of the things and messing around with the ideas. And so other than that, of course, we also have some global settings, and here you can find the EQ, dynamics. We have some global settings for the velocity, pitch bend, and tuning. And so back to the arpeggiator now. I want to show you some more stuff. So now I chose a preset without really an arpeggiator. Let me show you how that looks. It's cool as it is, but we're going to turn on the arpeggiator and now play. And we can set the number of steps, of course. Let's do that. I'm going to go with 4, and we can set the velocities. But what we can also do is we can do some additions on top. So for example, I can have repetitions, and I can have chords right here. And we also have some single effects, like we can have an octave up right here. And we can change the playing style. So right now it's as played. I can go with up and down. And there are some other things that you can use here to shape the arpeggiator. For example, the time. So it can be slower, for example, quarters. And we have octaves, number of octaves, up to 2 octaves up, for example. And we have humanization. Let's try some more presets. We also have some simple one-shot presets just for melodic users. Let's try some. So this is the vocal colors. Really hope you enjoyed this one. If you still have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to try and answer. And I'll see you guys in the next videos. Thanks and bye-bye.